All right, all right, all right. We are just waiting here to see the animations of the new character. It definitely didn't get leaked, though. Of course, can't forget that. It definitely didn't get leaked. That definitely did not happen. That definitely did not happen. But it should be here in like 10 minutes. It should be here in 10 minutes. 10 minutes, baby. 10 minutes. What's up, Mr. Perfection? We're just here waiting for the reveal here. What's up, Lazy King? Yes, we are ready to see the reveal that totally did not get leaked. I'm ready. It sucks though because like I think they're a very cool character. Regardless, I think it's a really good pick, but it's just like why, dude? It would have been so much better if it was just like a surprise. Uh, Legends be legends, I guess. Legends just be legends. It's the way they do it. Imagine they were just baiting us. That would be crazy. Imagine like they just made a whole art for a new character and they just debate us into another character. That should be fucking crazy. That'd be hilarious. But I think that'll be kind of. I'd be kind of upset actually because uh, this character is very cool in my opinion. Unless it was like a bait into like MUI Goku, then maybe I won't be upset. Maybe I'll be just fine. Um, I have to see how good they are first. But yeah, I am a little tempted to summon. But I have to see how good they are first. I'm gonna break them down on this stream, so we're gonna see everything they do on this stream. But I'm a little skeptical because I'm trying to manage my CC as best as I can. If they're like a monster support character like Android 13, you know how like androids tend to be very powerful for some reason. Like they have like Legends has a bias towards Gohan and androids for some reason, and a lot of androids tend to be busted. But if these guys are like a support menace like Android 13, then I guess it's basically a must summon. What's up, British? One MUI Zenkai to go. Thank you. It's possible. It is possible, but I think the Zenkai that makes the most sense now is Android 17. I think he should get a Zenkai. I think, but we gotta see what these guys do, because if they're a support unit, then I don't think 17 makes sense anymore. But if they're not a support unit, then yes, 17 can definitely. I think 17 can very much be possible, and I would be very happy about that. If they're green and yellow, they'd be perfect for Ultra Cell. I know you still want that Ultra Cell plat, man. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true. Hopefully the kid is good, but I feel like they'll counter you to UVB. We'll see. We'll see. Because I have noticed in the past, like, buffs, like unique equipments, platinum equipments, they don't really tend to counter those equipments. From what I remember, I might be wrong, but like from what I remember, they don't specifically counter those characters just from in general. So we'll see. Maybe they'll maybe they will. I don't know. We want, yes, we do. We want a Turles plat. Bro, Turles would be a very good wall for Vegito Blue. He would be an insane wall to wall off Vegito Blue. He would be great against him. But probably the best counter would probably be like Ultra Janemba. They'd probably give him a plat. I think that would do it. What's up, Marco? Welcome, welcome. Remember, you gotta be surprised, everybody. You gotta be surprised. DBL live today or no? No. It's just gonna be a post on Twitter in like 8 minutes. But I'm going to break down the kit though, so we're gonna find out how good they are. See if they're a must summon. If they're not, we'll see. For my sake, I don't want characters to be bad, but I wouldn't mind if they're not like a must summon because I want to save my crystals. I want to save my crystals. Like, I want them to be really good, but like at the same time, I don't know. Yeah, no premiere on YouTube. No legend formation. What's up, Count Zemi? You would never summon an Ultra Beast going on the blue Ultra Duo? That's interesting. I think Beast Gohan's very cool. That's interesting. And the Blue Duo as well. But we almost got it here. 7 minutes. But I think there's probably be a legend information for the next character. I'm assuming the next character is going to be an Ultra. And that's why I want to save, because Ultras always are broken, right? They always tend to be the top of the game, right? So that's why I'm scared to see if these guys may be the best character in the game, for all we know, so. Count Zem, you wonder who it is? You haven't seen the league. Yeah, the MUI Zenkai possible, or they might revive the old UI like the Green Revival unit. Yeah, that's possible. You also have to keep in mind that this next season they're gonna have a lot of characters in the boost from Universe reps, most likely. So, for example, like last year, the blue transforming MUI Goku from the 7th Annie, he could get in the A tier boost, S tier boost. He would be back in the meta, 100%. He would be great in this meta. What? British, that is the touch of death. Would I rather Ultra Rathon get a plat or UMV if I had to choose? If I were to pick right now in the current meta, I would definitely pick UMV because he has no chance of actually doing anything to Vegito. Vegito would just destroy him. But overall, probably Rathon. The color is yellow. But like, if I were to pick in the meta right now, 100% Majin Vegeta, because Vegito Blue would absolutely decimate him right now. But Rathon, but like, of course, overall Rathon. What's up, Really Win? You have every single red Ultra except SJ4 Vegeta. How many? What red Ultras are there? So it's Vegito Blue, Gogeta Blue, Cell, Vegeta. Am I tweaking? Are there more? What's up, Dominic? We got 4 minutes, guys. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Why am I forgetting all the red Ultras now? Unless I just went through all of them without even realizing. I mean, Omega, of course. But I don't really count him because he's an original Super Saiyan Goku. I don't really count them. They're free to play. Buhan, right, Buhan. Buhan. You have a 70% chance to pull red Ultras. I wish I had that luck, man. I really wish I had that freaking luck. I really do. 70% chance? That would help me out a lot. That would help me out a lot, man. Alright, we almost there. We are almost there. We got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I wouldn't say actually 3 minutes. I think they'll do it like a minute after 10. Hey man, I hope you pull UVB, man, because he is such a terror. Such a terror. If they're not top 2, you're gay. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they should be top 2 then. Maybe they should be. We'll see. It's an android character. Like I said, they have a lot of bias towards that for some reason. It's the Gohans and the androids. They have a crazy amount of bias towards them. Yeah, that was a leak. Yep, it was. Unfortunately. Would have been a very, very hype character, but Legends can get their things together. It would be funny if they're blue. It would actually be funny if they're blue. We'll see, though. Yeah. The one thing, too, yeah, I was thinking about that, because yellow is a color they have not released since Bardock. So it's very possible this character is yellow, which would not be good. And if they are yellow, that would even increase more of the fact of the reasoning that they have to Zenkai Android 17, the LF Android 17. They have to do it, because that would be a perfect partner. He'll be able to protect them from UVB. They should have endurance. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what kind of kit they have. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But yeah, like if they're yellow, we need that Android 17 buff, because he's gonna be able to hold off UVB a bit. Actually a pretty good amount. I remember like when on that in that meta in the 5th Annie, he actually was pretty damn good against them. So yeah, at least it's not lower. Yeah. Yeah, if they're yellow, yeah. If they're yellow and they don't Zenkai Blue 17, they just have to be broken. I think there's no way around it. We have Gogeta Blue in the meta too. They have to be broken. And Gohan and Trunks. They literally just have to be broken. No way around it if they're yellow. And if they're like I said, if they're not broken, then I guess they have to Zenkai 17. Yeah, I don't know what their beef with Blue Ultras is, bro. They only got... Yeah, I know, that's so weird, dude. I don't understand that. Only got like 4? And every other color has like 6 or above. It's like... It's insane. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. Let me refresh. Hey, there it is, there it is. New character info. Here it is. Here it is, everybody. I guess we put it like this. Support of Bobbity. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
How could Super Saiyan 3 be defeated?
Yep. It's a big countdown to the character we already know it is. Big countdown to the character we already know. I only have the sound on. Can you? I didn't know if you guys can hear me, but I didn't even see what. Wait, another Baba. I didn't even realize that. Okay, I have to go back and analyze this. Universe 7 is cornered. The Ultimate Alliance fighting for survival. Behold my ultimate transformation. Guess it's up to the 2 of us. Legend Android 17 and Golden Frieza.
How naive!
Okay, cool.
Possible.
Ooh, look at... Oh, that was tough. Yes, the Legend actions to the ground.
Think again. Guess I'm doing it.
I can't tell if it's a new model or not. I think it is a new model for 17. Golden Frieza. I can't tell. Yes, the legend actually screwed around. Oh my god, look at this model. Look at Golden Frieza's model. Both of their models.
I'm on it. Awesome.
Now, take on, Scout!
Oh my goodness. Yo, this is amazing.
You didn't just slow them down, you brought them to their knees.
Because if I failed, I knew you'd do it.
Wow, they did a really good job with those animations. Wow, dude, that was actually insane. What's this? What? What's it? I'm confused. What's happening? Oh, the 3,000 day campaign. Okay. Oh, ignore that video that just popped up. But yeah, those animations are very nice. Those are very good animations, dude. Those are peak. Wow. Supporter, I'm curious. What did Bobby do? Lose the right to much wager, the chance to overturn the results. Why is there 2 Babas now? That's crazy. I mean, Baba usually be selling anyways, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be a higher chance or something. I think they posted their kits. Well, not yet. We'll be waiting for that, I guess. Hold on. Let me go into the main Dragon Ball Legends website to find it. They should have posted their kit, I think. But yeah, they look insane, dude. They look really good. Their animations look great. Let me just Alright, let's see this. Okay, news. Oh, here it is. Alright, here we go. Alright, here's the kits for Golden Frieza and Android 17. Let's break them down here. Alright. The support character! I literally just read... Bro, my guess was right. Their support character. Okay. I literally just looked down to see the yellow thing. The first line. The first Legend support type. Legend Android 17 and Golden Frieza join the fight. Okay. Okay, now this is interesting, bro. This is actually getting me now. Hold on a second. They actually could be insane. Depending on what they have. We'll see. It could be another Android 17 character. It could be another Android 13S character. It's very possible. We'll see. Wow. Okay. Where's the premiere? The premiere... there was no premiere today. It was just... they just released their animations and stuff on Twitter. Strengths. Support allies based on number of times hit by enemy arts when returning on to standby. Support allies based on the number of times hit by enemy arts when turning to standby. Okay. So they want to soak up hits. Increase all enemy arts costs and restore allies' health when hit with 1 or more times. Buff ally damage and reduce enemy ki by 100 when hit 3 or more. Okay, number 2. Chance to release type after tag switch and unleash a devastating combo. Target your unique gauge by tag switching to change to release type. When full, while in release type, you gain 80% damage increase. That's a pretty big damage boost. I know you guys see the color down there. Okay. Outstanding disruptive and defensive capabilities. Damage guard is increased by 70% when an enemy activates special moves such ultimate / awaken arts or rising rush. Has a blast card with armor. What? Has an armor break? Oh no, dude. Are these guys broken? Are they gonna just be broken? Armor break on a support character? What are we doing? And next, let's start ability focus on support. Their start ability includes an endurance and ally health restoration up. Okay, they have endurance. Plus, it nullifies ally attribute downgrades / abnormal conditions up to 3 times on top, providing a damage buff. Bro. They nullify attribute downgrades to the whole team. Do you realize how good that is with Vegito? That's like having Chilai. Okay. Alright, join forces for victory, overwhelm the enemy with powerful teamwork. Okay, we can see they might have another color besides blue. It's just showing Android 17 right now. We'll see. Androids, Twins, Universe Reps, Frieza Force, Otherworld Warrior, Transforming Warrior, Lineage of Evil. The abilities, they buff Universe Rep, Android, Lineage of Evil, and... Okay, appreciate you. Also, Base Blast Defense to tag Universe Rep characters. And, okay, cool. Their Strike. Get a boost of damage on activation, has armor, so charge without fear of enemy blast darts. Okay, they have blast armor. On activation, damage plus 10%, so they're stacking damage. They're not doing it on arts use, they're doing it on activation, so that's different. It's not going to be as much damage as it would be, and it's only 10%, right? While not an effect on a blast armor, onto blast attacks as general, this character has blast arts cards with armor break. It's held, which means other characters can use it too. On activation, damage plus 10% for 20 counts. I realized 20 counts, that's pretty long. Usually it's like 10 counts. This is 20 counts. I even peeped that. 20 counts. When it will release, it will release tomorrow. On blue card, nullified endurance on activation. And if unique hit is full, release type, cancel enemy buff effects. Massive damage. On activation, special move damage plus 50%. Nullify endurance, 3 counts. Also, if unique gauge is release type, cancel enemy buff effects. All enemy damage received plus 20%. So if the release type, it gets 70% damage to blue cards. Basically. Alright, they're green. Cancel attribute downgrades and normal conditions on activation. Reduce enemy Dragon Balls by 1 on hits. On activation, draw 1 card. Key plus 50. Cancel attribute downgrades and abnormal conditions. Ally health plus 10%, so they're healing a lot. Healing the team a lot. On hit, nullified cover changes for 5 counts. Enemy Dragon Balls minus 1. All enemy health restoration minus 25% for 10 counts. And does a Dragon Ball thing twice. That's pretty strong. Comboable into everything. Switch ability. Tag switch to Golden Frieza. Blast Arts damage will be greatly increased for a limited time. Tag switch to Golden Frieza. Draw Blast Arts next. Key plus... I guess I'm assuming they're more of a blast-oriented character then. That's what I'm getting here. They're more of a blast-oriented character. Tag switch to Golden Frieza. Okay, Blast Arts plus 50%. All enemy damage received plus 20%. Alright. Starter ability. Android 17 has endurance, support allies with effects like nullifying ally attribute downgrades / abnormal conditions up to 3 times each. Each? So, 6 times within his character. He nullifies attribute downgrades to that entire team. That's crazy. Damage plus 340%. Damage guard plus 320%. Key recovery plus 70%. Draw speed plus 1. Endurance 40% recovery. Ally damage 20%. Ally Universe Rep Android or Lineage of Evil damage guard plus 10%. That is really good. Okay, so he's supporting even more. Ally health restoration plus 15%. Okay, nullify all attribute downgrades and normal conditions, both up to 3 times. All uncancelable. That is, bro. They actually might be cooking here. They look insanely powerful, but in retrospect, they might help Vegito Blue be more annoying. Because that's one thing. If you cancel attribute downgrades with Vegito Blue, he has nothing to fear. Literally nothing to fear, but the one thing, they are blue. They are blue, but of course you have to remember that Vegito Blue's colorblind. Their starter ability already is not... It's basically the same damage card as the Buu Duo, so they're still going to get one shot by Vegito. But, you know, still. Regardless. I will say this, though. They look very good. I'm not going to summon right away, though. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a bit. My summon video maybe like a weekend prior, who knows. Your switch gauge changes on every enemy confrontation, making it easier to perform tag switches. Plus, you support allies on the number of times hit by enemy arts when returning a standby. When it's over 3 times, ally damage increased by 30% when an enemy key is reduced by 100. Okay. On enemy character confrontation, health plus 10%, switch gauge plus 20%, enemy key minus 20. Okay. On battlefield entry, return to standby, draw 1 card if hand is 3 or fewer, key plus 30. On return to standby. What's that? So, wait. On return to standby. So he's giving a card to your allies? Is that what I'm getting? They give a card to the allies. Low-key, they do have more aura than Shallot, I do agree. But what I'm getting here, because this... Or return to standby. So they're giving a card to allies and key plus 30 to allies. This is just like 13. Just not the full hand. 13 gave a full hand. That was insane. But that's still very good. Okay. On arts use, activation reset on switch, nullify special cover change 5 counts, 1 time. Ally damage plus 10%. Enemy health restoration minus 15%, 20 counts, 1 time. Hold on. On arts use. Hold on a second. It doesn't look like there's a limit to this. So every time you use a card, you're giving ally damage 10% more damage. Guys, are we serious? Because you know what could happen here? Do you realize how dumb this could actually be? Scenario. You start with them, you get a combo rolling, you're getting 10% damage to the whole team, plus 20% with the start ability, whatever else. 10% stacking, 10%, 10%, and you continue combo. You swap out, you go to Vegito Blue, he has like already freaking a 500-something% damage or something. Plus or whatever else he's stacking. Okay, bro. Alright. When hit by enemy arts, nullify damage, receive element disadvantage for 5 counts. So they're type neutral 1 time when hit by enemy arts. Activation resets on switch, so twice. Slash tag switch, ally sub counts minus 1. Okay, that's good. On return to standby, based on the number of times hit by enemy arts, count shared between Android 17 and Golden Frieza. Counts resets on switch. First and on, ally health plus 10%. All enemy arts cost plus 15, okay. Third and on, ally damage plus 30%. Uncancelable. So when they're getting hit, they're still supporting the team. And then when they're hitting, they're supporting the team. Okay, enemy key minus 100. While not defeated, an enemy activates special move / ultimate, awaken, arts, or rising rush. Damage guard plus 20, 70%. Whoa. Damage guard plus 70%? Never mind. I don't think Vegito Blue can one-shot these guys. I might... Oh, yo, that's actually kind of crazy. If he ults, he probably can't. 390% damage guard? That's how much they're going to have. Okay, that's pretty damn good. It's uncancelable too. And it's every time somebody activates a blue, an ultimate, and awaken arts or rising rush. That's really good, bro. Because they're at 320% damage guard. They're gonna have 390. That's crazy. All right. Also, if ultimate / awaken arts or rising rush, sub counts minus 5. Cancel enemy buff effects twice. Activation share between Android 17 and Golden Frieza. Special cover change. It has special cover change against strikes. Effective against strikes. Comboable until blue. Okay. Alright, starts as a switch ability type. When the unique gauge is full, it switches to release type and attribute downgrades are cancelled. While in release type, you gain a massive damage buff and key protection. Key protection's crazy. Okay, that's really good. Switch ability type to release types. Start as switch ability type. When unique gauge becomes full, switch to release type, draw 1 card if hand is 3 or fewer. Health plus 20%. Activation share between Android 17 and Golden Frieza. Key plus 40. Cancel attribute downgrades again. WoW release type. Damage plus 80%. Draw speed plus 1. Overdrive charge rates? Uncancelable plus 50%. And protect key uncancelable? Bro, what? Yo, that's just insane. That's insane. Overdrive charge rate plus 50%? That's insane, bro. Okay. Protect key, I already knew about that, but like the charge rate. Wow, okay. Alright. When unique gauge reaches 0%, switch to switchability type. Switchability type charges on tag switch. Release type decreases gradually on when on the battlefield. Gradually, okay. Like I said, they seem very good. They seem very good, but we'd still be very cautious, I would say. Just wait a bit to see how good they really are as a support unit. If they really are worth summoning. But increase ally damage special move, and if the unique gauge is release type, you'll draw a special move arts next. Activation high area on legend action, key plus 50. Ally special move plus 20%. Okay. Also, if you need gauges release type, destroy one card and excuse my voice crack. Destroy one card and then draw a special move arts next. Combo booms are blue. Okay, there are two colors. Golden Frieza is green. That was no way. That was just 17, bro. Okay, all right. That was just 17. We're not even on Frieza, but Frieza's green. That is weird, though. Is this the first tag unit that does not have like color synergy on their tags? Usually they'll have like blue and yellow, red and purple, yellow and green, or something like that. Like tags that actually make sense, like together, right? Like they have good synergy. This doesn't. This is weird. Okay, so they'll be able to counter themselves technically. All right, Golden Frieza. Let's skip through this. The strikes are the same. I don't think he has blast armor. Wait, let me see. Did it say shared between? Let me check. Okay, so Golden Frieza doesn't have blast armor. Okay. Oops, went too far. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he doesn't have blast armor, but it's still stacking damage plus 10% for 20 counts. Special moves, arts with the same effects as Android 17. Okay, we saw that. Unlike Android 17, okay, the green card's different. Who reduces enemy Dragon Balls when on hit. Golden Frieza increases his own Dragon Balls plus 1. Okay, that's good. On activation, draw one card, key plus 50, cancel attribute downgrade such as normal conditions, ally health plus 10%, Dragon Balls plus 1 plus 2 times, nullify special cover change for 5 counts, all enemy health restoration minus 25%. Okay, so he's basically doing the opposite of 17. Is Sabuto also going to be top 10? I think so. I don't see why not. But, I mean, they are partially green. I'm not sure if they're meant to do damage. We'll see how hard they hit. If they hit hard, they're probably by far the best. Or not the best, but like up there for one of the best characters in the game, probably, I would say. They look that good. And plus, being a support unit isn't that difficult, especially something like this. Like when you're a Legend Premium unit. I feel like it's kind of hard to not make them good. Tag switch to Android 17 while Android 17 boosts Blast Arts, Golden Frieza boosts Strike Arts. Okay, so are they going to have equal stats? Is that what we're doing here? Equal stats? Okay. Tag switch to Android 17, draw Strike Arts next. Key plus 50, Strike Arts damage plus 50%. All enemy damage received plus 20%. Okay, I have to. We'll see what their stats are looking like in game. When they're in the game. But I'm hoping they have equal stats. We'll see. Has the same effects as Android 17, so you'll be able to use Golden Frieza in the same ways. On enemy confrontation, health plus 10%, so shades plus 20%, enemy key minus 20. It's all the same here. On arts use, that's so crazy. Ally damage plus 10%. When hit by enemy arts, nullify damage received, element disadvantages. I'm going to turn to standby based on number of times hit. Count share between Android 17 and Golden Frieza. Counts reset. Ally health plus 10%. Everything here looks the same. Yeah. The damage guard. Yeah. Alright, yeah. We already went through all of it. Their kit, of course, both sides are pretty similar. But yeah, man. These guys look very good as a support unit. Very good. And if their defenses are good, which I think they are going to be, I mean, they get 70% damage. I mean, damage guard on when opponent acts a blue card of ultimate a rush. That's insane. That's pretty freaking crazy if you ask me. But yeah, man, we gotta see it, like if they do a lot of damage, then this is probably one of the best characters in the game. And like I said, and they might be like on every team. Like you just leader slot them on any team. I can very easily see that. We will see though. We will see. But yeah, I'm very interested in this character. But as always, be careful. I wouldn't summon straight away. Just wait a bit. Wait for these whales to be summoning for this character and find out how good they really are. And then you can make your decision to summon. I think that'll be the smartest way to do it instead of just going straight away, because it is very possible that we can get even more crazier characters. But a character like this, a support unit, they tend to last very long, especially when they're premium. You look back at Android 17, Android 13, they last very long. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe this this very easily could become a must summon, because how long these in the past these support units have just lasted, right? Pan, all that stuff. So, but this is the kit. There we go. Am I gonna summon? I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna wait for Goresh to do his thing, you know, right, and to summon first, and then figure out how good they are. Because I'm being very conservative with my crystals here. But they look like they might be insane. I think it really just comes down to stats now. Of course, they're support units, so their stats might not be crazy. But if they are crazy, then we're looking at a potential best character in the game. Or at least most valuable character in the game, I would say. Potentially. But I mentioned this, though. I said the only way that this makes sense, because they don't have teams, right? The only way that you can run them on anything is if they're a support unit. Because, of course, if you remember Android 13, you would just later slot them on any team. It didn't matter what tags you had. It's just because he's that good of support. Because these guys have no teams that are good, like viable right now. So, them being support units is literally exactly what I said. At this point, I don't think they're going to Zenkai 17 because they are a support character. So I would doubt it. I mean, it's still possible. That would be actually crazy if they did that. Only time will tell, man. But, yeah, man, I appreciate everybody who came to the stream, man. Of course, a little bit shorter. I have to, it's the morning, so I have more things to do, but I will be uploading the breakdown video. I mean, I just went over it, but more people will be able to see it. And, I will be maybe uploading another video as well. But see you guys tomorrow for the character release. Peace out, man. Peace out.